Making more sales of your course doesn't have to mean more work. My favorite way to make more sales without it taking more of my time? Email automations. Set these up one time and continue to profit. In today's video, I'm going to share 5 email automations that you can use to increase your course sales. Hi, I'm Nikki Traylor, and I help coaches, course creators, and digital product owners make more money from their products and programs by selling more and retaining more customers. Keep watching for the 5 email automations you need for more course sales. The first email sequence you need is an abandoned browse sequence. An abandoned browse sequence is so simple to set up, but it's a really hard working email sequence. This is an automated sequence that gets sent when someone clicks through to find out more about one of your offers but doesn't buy. It's designed to invite them to ask any questions and help them understand if the offer really is for them. You can keep it simple by just sending one follow-up email, or you can go all out and send an entire evergreen sales sequence. Here's how it works. Number 1, your reader clicks a link in your email to find out more about one of your offers. Step 2, that click triggers a tag being added to their profile in your email software. And step 3, it also triggers an email or email sequence to then be sent to them. If you want to keep it simple, the email they get should invite them to tell you what's holding them back from buying, and the only call to action should be to hit reply. Anyone who's interested but has questions is way more likely to ask a question when prompted than just left to their own devices. This one email alone can be powerful and works especially well for high-ticket offers, courses, or services, or anything where a sales call would typically be a part of the experience. If you have extra time or just want to go the extra mile, you could add an evergreen sales sequence that offers some kind of discount or bonus for a limited time window, which encourages them to take action now. With a sequence like this, it's important to make sure any questions they may have get answered still. So don't just push a discount and expect it to work. There's a reason they didn't buy the first time around. The purpose of this sequence is to ensure it's clear that it's a right fit for them, and if it is, to give them a reason to buy now. Give it a go and see how many more sales you make. The next email automation you need to set up is an abandoned cart sequence. This is one of the most effective ways to recoup missed revenue in a business. Around 70% of online shopping carts are abandoned. That means only 3 out of 10 shopping carts actually get paid for. Think about that for a second. And the number is even higher on mobile devices, likely due to the number of distractions available at the fingertips. This means a whole lot of revenue is getting lost at this point in the funnel. You can minimize that by having an abandoned cart email sequence for your course and other signature offers. On average, according to Sales Cycle, abandoned cart emails have a 40% open rate and a 23% click-through rate, and they can add considerable amounts of profit to your bottom line. I know someone who did this with a course business and added 12% to their annual revenue. The benefits can be huge, so don't overlook it. The reason carts typically get abandoned can be related to friction that they feel in the process or a perceived risk. So for an abandoned cart sequence to be successful, it should reduce that risk. 12% of carts are abandoned because of the refund policy. So to mitigate the risk, you could consider offering a free or low-cost trial. Extra costs at checkout, tech issues, mistrust of payment processes, or sudden doubts over whether this offer really is for them can also cause abandoned carts. If you take each of these potential objections and find a way to fight it through the email sequence, you're onto a winner. Make sure your tech is reliable and simple to use. Offer additional payment methods if you can, and be sure to provide plenty of social proof. Testimonials in your cart really do help to diminish cart abandonment. Including plenty of this in your abandoned cart email sequence can also bust that objection and encourage more buyers. The next email sequence I recommend is an automated renewal or upsell sequence. This is all about maximizing sales from your current buyers. A previous buyer is 60 to 70% more likely to buy again than someone who's never bought from you. If you want to convert someone completely new to you, you have to work so much harder for the sale. So if you can't do the math, and don't worry, I'm not going to make you, that means it takes way less time and way less money and way less energy to sell to your existing customers. Repeat buyers are also likely to spend more money, so it's really worth ensuring you have a way to sell to them instead of just focusing on acquiring new customers. With automated email sequences, this should be pretty easy, and by the time someone has bought from you, you probably have enough intel on them to personalize this upsell or renewal email sequence to make it even more impactful. The purpose of this sequence is to sell existing clients into a longer package or to move them into the next phase of working with you. This will all depend on your offer suite, but choose the offer that makes the most logical sense. You can set this up so it sends at a strategic point in their journey based on either a certain time frame or them hitting a specific milestone within your program. If you want to do a time-based sequence, this should be so easy to set up in most email service providers, as you can include it in an email sequence from the moment that they start working with you and send an email, say 3 or 6 months later, inviting them to take the next step. Alternatively, you could send a sequence if someone finishes watching all the modules in your course, or when they submit homework via one of your forms. It might require you to set up a Zap or extra automation using something like Zapier to link the two different softwares, but it's definitely possible. Do what makes most sense for your business and the obvious next step for your clients. If you want more tips for increasing your sales online, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. The next email automation that's going to really help you increase your sales is feedback sequences. This is honestly one of the most important things you can implement into your business. Now, you might not directly get sales from sending emails asking for feedback, but trust me, this is how you level up your sales process. When you know with 100% confidence what your audience want and need, what messaging they need to see to make a buying decision, and what objections they may have, you'll always be a step ahead and able to make the tweaks that you need to improve your sales funnel. Incorporate this feedback at every single stage of your funnel. For example, when someone signs up for a freebie, when they buy from you, or if they go through a launch and don't buy, as well as after working with you so you can understand the true transformation you offer. This will not only help you improve your messaging, your offers, but it will also help you just improve your overall marketing and make it more effective. Go through every single piece of this automated feedback every month or every quarter, or have someone on your team do it, and look for tweaks that you can make to increase your conversion rates. And the feedback that you get as testimonials or case studies you can use to market your program. Getting the feedback can be automated, and the only thing you'll need to do is implement any changes you find. Trust me, you can set this up in an afternoon and it's going to reap dividends for your business. The next email automation you need is an automated downsell sequence. Adding an automated downsell is a genius way to secure money on autopilot from people who didn't buy your main offer. So you end up with more buyers and more money than you otherwise would have done. There are so many reasons why people might not have bought your main offer, but in so many occasions, it's because it's either not quite the right time, not quite the right fit, they're not ready to make that investment, or maybe they're even new to you and would rather spend less on a first offer before they invest at a high level with you to make sure that they know they're going to get the results that they're promised. Adding a downsell mitigates all of these objections. A downsell is an offer that only gets sold to people who were in your funnel or launch but didn't buy. It's a series of strategic emails that sell an offer at a lower price point. It could be something that's more entry level that'll get them ready for your main offer, or it could be something with less support that's a more DIY version of your main offer. Whatever you choose, keep it relevant to your main offer's topic and audience so that it converts well. Again, it's easy to set up and could add a few figures to your bottom line with no extra effort. Lovely. If you found this helpful, you're going to love my free masterclass on how to double your launch or funnel revenue without adding to your expenses. You can sign up at the link down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more money-making strategies that you can apply in your business. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.